Hey everyone, what's up? It's Scott. Thanks for joining me again. Today we're going to do a build from the show The Mandolorian. We're going to make the tracking fob that you see him use there. Looks like this, and today we are going to attempt to make it out of stuff I have around here at the house. I've got these materials here, some EVA foam, some wire, a knife, some cardboard, and obviously some paint, so we'll see how it goes. Alright, so I've got some pictures pulled up here. Looks like pretty small. I'm not going to pull the actual measurements. I think I'm just going to eyeball the size. I have a piece of cardboard here that I cut to, I think, the approximate size. I'm hoping, and from this we'll use it to cut these pieces of EVA foam that I have to the right shape and size. I think then I'm going to use a smaller, thinner piece of EVA foam to wrap it in the details, and then this wire hopefully should form the little antenna that comes off the top of it. So we'll see how this goes. So I've got this, the shape of this cut to the size that I think I want it to be, at least the height and the width. I don't know how deep and thick I want it to be. Definitely needs to be thicker than this piece. Maybe just another, not quite double the thickness, but I've got a little bit thinner sheet there. Might work. Feels about right. So that is a piece of 10mm foam, and I believe a piece of 6mm foam, I think. Stacked on top of each other. I think that'll give me the right thickness that I'm looking for. So now it's just a matter of gluing these together, kind of finishing up the edges here, and then adding all the details. So I've got this piece of foam cut here. It's going to wrap around the main brick. It's a detail, it's silver. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to kind of mock it up, decide how far I want it to butt in on the front side there. Measure that, cut it, glue it, wrap it. Looks like 3/8. I'm gonna go with 3/8. Now that I've got that cut, we can glue it on here, let that sit. Alright, let that dry and glue the edges down. Alright, so I've got the edging done, put a layer on the bottom and then around the sides to detail. And then I went ahead and cleaned up the edges with my rotary tool. Accidentally nicked the corner here, so I guess I will just make it look like it got chipped off after the paint job. But otherwise, I think it's going to work out well. It's time to go back out to the garage and drill some holes for the wire. And some other details here. And the one in the movies or in the show's got a little notch, comes down the center and then around the outside, and it's silver. So we're going to attempt to cut that, and then it's going to go on to a paint job. I think I might have to make a second one of these. I messed up pretty good. The notches on either side of this are not centered. Now you're not going to tell without obviously looking at it and flipping it over and comparing, so from a distance is going to be fine. And I'm going to keep going. But I think I have enough material to do another one. So now that I know and what to watch for and what to be a little bit better at, I think I'll do a second one after this. I'm going to be using a gray filler primer so I can sand it, and it's going to fill in a little bit of those edges, hopefully. And then we'll come back and take it inside and do a black and silver for the detailing work. I want to put in a little side note here. The last couple builds I've done, I have not been thrilled with. Maybe just my standards are going up, but that I'm focusing on recording them and posting them and editing videos and putting on YouTube, and so my mind's kind of split. I'm a little distracted. I would imagine this is a pretty common thing that people have, like creators have, when they start YouTube channels and they start recording their stuff. So if you know if that's a common thing that you've struggled with, or you've seen, or you know of, let me know and we can talk about it, or just throw a comment down in the comments below. So yeah, it's just a little side note that I've noticed about myself. Now this build going forward, it's pretty quick and dirty, which I'm fine with. Makes for an easy, just fun little project, and it's not like I'm putting it out there to sell, at least at this point. Maybe if I get good at this, I can make a couple more and put them out there on my Etsy shop to sell. But anyway, let's get back to it. Hey everyone, thanks for watching here today. Made what I would consider a prototype build of this. I was hoping it was going to turn out better, but as I went, I made a couple mistakes, and I decided that a couple of the decisions that I had made I wasn't very happy with. So we're going to leave it like this. It's basically got a coat of primer on it, and then the main details. Obviously it's missing the red blinking light in the center, the little cap on top of there, obviously the paint job. So what I did was I ordered some more materials, different thickness of foam, some more of this thinner 2mm foam. I'm going to look for something better. I was going to use just what I had around, which is a tip of a Nerf dart glued right on top of there, but I had decided that if I can make this passable, I'm going to sell it on my Etsy shop. So I'm looking for something that's a little bit cleaner than this, a little bit more realistic looking. So, but yeah, so this is my prototype build of the tracking fob from the Mandolorian. Please stay tuned because I have more materials coming. I'm going to hopefully have a video of me making the better one, or a couple of better ones, so that I can sell them on my shop. Stay tuned, and like and subscribe and share with your friends, and see ya.